Okay, guys, here we are in a vintage daily event. It's round 3, and we're playing against stsung, and I believe this guy is a UWR Delver player. Let's see how we do here. Yeah, I'm gonna mulligan that. Unfortunately, it's got some of the right makings to it, but unfortunately, not what we're looking for. He's mulliganed as well. He's down to 5. Down to 4. Okay, and we don't want a flusterstorm. I am going to ponder here. Hopefully it resolves. If it doesn't, we could be in a little bit of trouble here, but probably I'm going to have to force a will if he missteps me here, which is a little bit scary, but it is what it is. I think we're a little bit lagged here. I think we want the white source here. You know, we're making ourselves vulnerable to wasteland, but I think that's probably fine. Problem with this here, I mean, we got to keep it, unfortunately. Oops, I did that wrong. I did do it right. Good. Having the misstep here is good. Unfortunately, we're still a few turns away from being able to do anything. It's really too bad that Plains is. So there's a Delver. I think I'm going to stop this here. I don't want him to be able to dig on a hand of 4. Much like we were in the position there, we didn't want our preordained countered, but it's all right. Let's hope he doesn't find another land here, and we know what we're drawing next turn. It's a Dak Faden, but now if this is a Delver or a Pyromancer, it's a little bit of a problem. And I think we have to fight over it, unfortunately. Yeah, we're going to have to fight over that. A little bit sad, but it is what it is. And if he pitches a force here, I think I can live with that. Not ideal, but okay. Okay, so we really need to do something here now. We need to draw land here. Missed up. Did not get there. So, a little bit awkward here, guys. So we need one of his 2 cards he drew with a Scalding Tarn, one of his 3 cards he's drawn. Okay. Land. Preordain. Okay, that I'm happy to get. A little bit awkward, but we'll take it. Didn't have to play that out there, but chose to. So hopefully we're not seeing a Mentor here. All right, so probably a Mentor. Yeah. What we really need to draw is a red source. Ooh, that's a nice draw for him. Jeez. Okay. Falling behind here, guys. His mulligan to 4 is making us look bad. Okay. Well, we're going to try and get in an Johnny Vengeance. So it probably has a force here. In fact, he's thinking about it. Yep. So I'm fine with that. Just finding the blue source was really huge for us there. The other blue source, the red source. Because now we can cast DAC and we can cast Mentor. It just goes to show you the power of gush. Like, I mean, my opponent was just in dire straits there. He gushed. And all of a sudden he's up to, up to 5 cards. It's crazy. Next thing I know, he's treasure cruising. Like, it's kind of crazy. Okay. Is this a Mentor? Yeah. No. DAC fading. Okay. Can't do anything about DAC. Fortunately, I'd hate to see him steal our mocks there, but that's the reality. Yep. Okay, well, we got a DAC of our own. We'll see if he resolves here. I think I'm just more apt to dig here. Get rid of a couple DACs. Not really concerned about that right now. Hopefully my misstep resolves here. Nice. Now I would like to draw my own treasure cruise here. Okay. Gush is a nice one. See if this resolves. Yeah, so he doesn't like that. Sudden shock is good. Oh, treasure cruise. Hopefully this resolves. Really, really important that that happened there. I can Jace here. I think I do Jace. I know he doesn't have a force of will here. Or I can do... Yeah, I'm Jacing here. The card advantage is just too important. Yes, we're playing out all our cantrips here, but card advantage from Jace is pretty darn good. Okay. That was a really strong turn from us there. Just have to hope our opponent doesn't draw anything. And what we can do here next turn is we can play a Mentor and hopefully Time Walk. We don't have the mana right now, but so this looks like a Gush. Dig through time, yep, that's a good one. So he does have Stony Silence that he discarded. Delver, okay. Oh, you know what he has here? Is he's got Sudden Shock. STP is a good one, actually. Don't really want to take any damage unless I have to here. I think I'd like to Time Walk more than I would actually like to do anything else here. I think I'm just going to bounce this thing. Actually, no, I want incremental card advantage. He is playing white for Mentor. I haven't seen a Mentor yet. Yeah. He's got 4 cards, so let's STP him here. If he's got Sudden Shock, then you know what? I think it's all right. I'd really like to get rid of his deck here, but let's see if this resolves. Hopefully my trigger resolves. No, he's got a Sudden Shock. Okay. All right. He didn't stop my STP, so he likely doesn't have an out for Ancestral here, but he doesn't. Okay. Let's pass here. Running a little bit behind on the clock here. That's Brainstorm. Actually, yeah, we can Brainstorm. Actually, no, we want to do this first. Turning No, so let's draw some cards here. Pitch a couple lands. We're going to brainstorm. And yeah, what do we want to get rid of here? We're going to put 2 back. We don't need LOA right now. Put back a Mentor, put back an LOA. We're going to play a land. I was going to say, we're going to play a land there. Okay, so let's do this. Play a Mentor. I'm not going to play with all my Mentors here. I think it's unnecessary to do so. Yes, I could do that, but I'm not going to. Let's take a look and see what he's doing over here. Probably don't need to white. I'm not too concerned about. Just going to pay the mana for this thing. Watch my life because I know he's running lightning bolts. Path to exile, preordain, strip. All right. Well, maybe should have been a little bit more aggressive here. Love to find a misstep here, but they always end all on a bottom, top. Okay. Pretty good sequence, guys. We did not get to get his DAC, unfortunately. Pyromancer, that's fine. So he's got a preordained path to exile. And I probably will let him do almost anything here. Even removing my Mentor is not a big deal. I don't even know if I have a basic left in my deck here. Yeah, I do. Time Walk, yeah, it's fine. Do I want him doing that? I think I'm going to stop that. Actually, you know what? I'm not. These tokens just can't swing with me. And I've got more card advantage than he does right now in Jace, so... Now, what I am going to do here is I think I am going to counter this. Because I want to get my opportunity to pump my monks up before he comes in with his tokens. That being the main reason. Like, I'd rather counter a Path to Exile here or an Ancestral Recall, but the reality is that I don't want him digging, and I want to pump my monks up so they're tougher. Now, the worst thing I think for me here would be a Snapcaster Mage into Time Walk. That would be an awkward situation for me. So he got rid of Strip Mine, and he still has Path to Exile. So we're going to get Path here, and that's fine. Yeah, we would like to do that. And I don't know what we shuffled away there, but it's fine. Okay. He's going strong here. He's having a pretty good turn as well. Okay, Pyromancer. Yeah, it was a good turn from him. Well, let's draw some cards here. I think we want another mentor here. We've only got 16 cards in our library here, so something to be cognizant of. Dig through time. Wow, that's a great draw. Flusterstorm. That's fine. He did get a bunch of tokens off that. I mean, there's not much I can do about that. So he's going to get a good chump block in here, but he's got one card in hand. I'm attacking for a whole bunch here. Two cards, three cards, he's discard, he'll just replay it. But I can force it. I think I just want card advantage, right? Like, I mean, yeah, it's problematic, but send it back to his hand. Just attack him. We'll just attack Dak Faden with everything. 12. Something can't even kill him here. He just chumps my tokens here, no problem. Interesting. He's just trying to get my tokens here. Interesting. I think that's wrong. So now we can't get Jace on the swing back. Or not easily anyways. And if he loses Dak here, it's like seems bad. Alright, we'll do that all day long. I think that's great. Alright. We are sold on that play, guys. Got to be cognizant of our time here. He lost Dak, which I think is really important. Do I want him having Jace here? Once again, I can bounce Jace. He does get a time walk. And I am attacking in for a lot here. Don't really want him having time with Jace, but he's got an unknown card in hand. I think we force it. Let's do it. The reason I'm doing that is one of the things that scares me is a recurred time walk. He's got one card in hand. Okay. Drawing 3 cards. Flusterstorm is fine, and Misstep, does that bother me? I don't really want another Mox. These triggers are getting ridiculous here. We're running out of time, unfortunately. And let's stick with Dak. Okay, well, let's see what happens here, guys. All right, we are down to 10 minutes. We're 4 minutes behind on the clock here, so you know, one of the problems with me in playing these type of decks, and when I get into convoluted situations, I'm just not familiar with with the deck as well as some people, and I get caught up in tinkering around, and it ends up looking pretty bad on me. So yeah, I think this is just fine, what we've got here. Good hand. Don't have any counter magic, but I think that's fine. And some early cantrips. We've got land, a Mox. Opponent is mulliganed. We know the hand mulligans well, that's for sure. It plays well down. He held me off there with a hand of 4 for the longest time. Digging for land here. Be awesome if he missed. Delver, can live with that. Actually, let's cantrip first, huh? Let's get rid of that thing. I was going to say, if he wants to fight over that, I think I'm okay with it. Having library going here soon too is pretty good. So I guess we're going to jam Mentor here next turn. Delver? Gosh. I'm going to counter that. I don't think I need him gushing right now. Flusterstorm. Okay, so we got burned there. That was a really big burn, actually. Okay. force. Okay. Not going to fight over the Mentor. The only reason to really fight over the Mentor is my clock here. Pyro, yep, we'll let that go. Okay. I think I want Jace and Supreme Verdict, but I can't cast it. I mean, maybe I just want Supreme Verdict and I'll hard cast Jace? Now, the sad part about this particular play is that I'm going to have to gush in order to be able to actually cast Supreme Verdict as we stand here. Because I don't want to play Jace into... Yeah, and I think this is fine. Supreme Verdict is really good in this situation. We'll see if I can get it through. Double white. Okay, we're going to have to gush here. White. Blue. Let's see if we can get it to resolve, guys. I mean, my Supreme Verdict is going to resolve no matter what. Oh my god. That is really good, guys. All right. Gonna hold up Flusterstorm here. I guess it doesn't actually stop them. Should resolve though, I would think. Yep. I'm not worried about probing him here. I guess I could have got into a force of will by doing that, but okay. All right. Well, let's cantrip here. I guess, yeah, we can cantrip here. This is fine. That's what we're looking for. Flusterstorm. Replenish. All right. Looks good, guys.